back to me. Yes, I got it. Hey, Damon. How are you?
President Trump has spoken about. He's posted about on Truth Social and also on DonaldJTrump.com has that 20 GOP list. And again, it leads with seal the border. So one of my sources, former Customs and Border Protection Director under the Department of Homeland Security, tells me that reports indicate that unaccompanied minors are vulnerable, of course, to exploitation, including forced labor and sex trafficking. Whistleblowers have criticized the vetting process for sponsors.
Oh, I'm sorry you're a little under the weather, Damon. I hope you feel better soon. You.
Also told today's hearing objectives are the following: the joint supposed.
Hello, Hunko and Erica. How are you?
Live on Capitol Hill, they seek to investigate the administration's procedures for processing and monitoring unaccompanied minors, assess the effectiveness of current policies in safeguarding these children from trafficking and exploitation. Failures and details here that I'll share with you in just a second. But just to bring it back up to speed right now, we are awaiting a committee hearing.
We are doing well, Hunko.
More than 300,000 migrant missing children.
Not too bad today. It's just a crappy day. It's been raining all day.
One of the committee there, and we will have that live from Capitol Hill today, right here on Inside Broadcasting Network. Of course, I know you've grown accustomed to seeing various hearings. And
you're hanging in there. Is it getting any better?
Out of Washington, D.C. Of course, show on Thursday at 11.
Dead zone there.
Countdown to the inauguration.
Dead zone there.
Countdown to the inauguration of
Well, Jim is watching something on his phone right now, so he's quiet.
Situation
preoccupied.
And the unaccompanied children's situation that they're going to discuss today, as you see specifically, 310 on Capitol Hill, inadequate tracking systems.
Hello, Winning Scratcher. Woo! How are you doing? Angie said, hello, Mr. Jim. Hope you're doing well, sweetheart.
I'm doing good. Thank you, Angie.
Winning Scratcher says, hi.
Thank you, Angie.
Winning Scratcher says, hi, Mr. Honeybee. Woo!
Winning Scratcher.
I hope you're doing okay today. Hello, Leanne. We are doing fine. How about you? I know. We're going through a dead zone this way. Just be patient, everybody.
But we are hoping that the Publix over by us has the new tickets in.
Yes.
It seems this area, it normally takes about a week after the release to get in this area.
Hello, Joseph Neal. I know you're in the bushes. That's okay.
Today's what, Tuesday?
Yes. You've been working at, you got your blazer paid off. Well, that's great, Leanne. Awesome. Hello, Lucy Grace.
Yeah, tell everybody that Kenyon paid off his car.
Yes, my son Kenyon already paid off his car as well. You're headed to Crystal's for lunch. Hi, Stewie. Okay. I'll get you some White Castles.
So he will get his title in the mail soon for Publix?
Yes, I'm proud of my son. Paid off his car. That's my boy.
And then I can get my name taken off of it?
Right.
Because I was co-signer.
How was the weather here? Oh, it's crappy.
It's gloomy and rainy, and
It's been raining all day. It is an awesome feeling to have paid it off. Yes, I'm very happy for my son.
we should have some Haitians over here. It's been raining cats and dogs.
Hi, Lucy. Thank you, Leanne.
Systems, a surge in migrant numbers, the dramatic increase in unaccompanied minors at the border.
Yeah, this day has been just crappy with the weather. Oh, what you gonna do?
Do I have to turn up here by Advanced Auto Parts? Get to CVS? You know how you get the Aldi?
No, it's after that.
How is it after that? There's then the turning lane.
Yeah, you can turn that way. Speak English. It's tea and fritters season. Well, tea and fritters.
You know, I'm waiting on a committee hearing on the thing 320,000 migrant children. And the hearing was supposed to start at 2 o'clock, and they're looking time.
41 degrees, Heiko. That's a little cold.
Harris administration wants these
Because
families
there's a turning lane up there to go inside over there.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, you want this? Where you going?
anything to slow that process.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Not here. The next one.
Sort of happened not only with
The next turning lane. Right there. Right there.
fentanyl and the
Right here.
I'll get it.
possibility of non-citizens voting in elections in a country without any proper paperwork. Obviously, that's the first illegal move.
They got it through.
Drive-through pharmacy right around the corner there. No cost flu and COVID-19.
Until inauguration. Until inauguration. Social confirm.
Hello, Laura Kessler. Hello, Laura Kessler. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Bonnie.
Border, so section, let alone the other border, so section, let alone the other 19 GOP promises that President Trump person that he's posted about on Truth Social and also on DonaldJTrump.com. That's that 20 GOP list. And again, it leads with seal the border. So one of my sources, former Customs and Border Protection Director for the Department of Homeland Security, tells me that reports indicate that many unaccompanied minors are vulnerable, of course, to exploitation, including forced labor and sex trafficking. Whistleblowers have criticized the vetting process for sponsors, highlighting instances where children were placed with individuals who subjected them to abuse and exploitation. I'm also told today the following: the joint
That didn't work.
on Capitol Hill.
Right.
Of current policies safeguarding these children from trafficking and exploitation. The Joint Subcommittee also seeks to identify systematic failures and proposed reforms to enhance the protection of migrant. So,
There we go.
details here.
Oh, Sarah.
But just to bring it back up to speed right now, we are awaiting a committee hearing about the 1,000 missing children. We'll be hearing from the Homeland Security Committee Monday right here on Right Side Broadcasting Network.
If you don't know,
accustomed to seeing various hearings and maybe oversight.
Elon Musk is
out of Washington, D.C. Of course,
setting off a rocket today from Texas.
Just like we did the other night.
It's a test flight
Fight 309 at Master for that.
He and Donald.
We bring it to you, let you know on our social media channels, and of course on Rumble and YouTube. You've got to check all of that out, including our.
This is the third launch in a week.
Which is the road to 47.
They're not 2 days, but you got plenty, so it's not like you're. Sarah, we just stopped at CVS. Now we're going over to
We're gonna stop at Publix
Publix, and I'll
first.
take out cash there. Okay.
Yeah, and
Dunkin' Donuts.
According to a source, a former director at Customs and Border Protection, saying that many
Yep, they built that right here next to Harvard. Over here.
is to provide signal.
Director with CBP, Customs and Border Protection, which is under the Department of Homeland Security. Again,
Oh, the nail ladies only have one person in there, huh?
No parking, huh?
Yeah, you're not supposed to park here.
Fantastic.
You're gonna park there anyway.
Yep, go ahead.
Go get. Okay, here. All right, I'll get cash, and then we'll go park, right?
No,
You're gonna go in there and get ticket.
I'll go in there and get tickets.
Instances where sponsors were not properly vetted, increasing the risk of exploitation or abuse. Also, inconsistent oversight. The government has struggled to maintain contact with sponsors, leading to children being placed.
Oh, wait a minute. This thing's so far behind.
Trafficking on both sides of the aisle. Screens, examine.
As he was saying, gas prices, if Biden allowing that to happen, where using U.S. long-range missiles into Russia, that's what Biden just announced recently. So we know that, is that a World War III trying to get started there? We hope not. But again, there's so many levels that President Trump wants to take care of, as it is now 2:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Tuesday, November 19th. I'm Matthew Alvarez. Thanks so much for joining us here. We'll be going to Capitol Hill shortly for this committee on the immigration crisis. And again, let's go to Capitol Hill right now.
Without objection, the chair is authorized to declare the committee in recess at any point. Without objection, the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Fluger, is permitted to sit on the dais and ask questions of the witness.
All right, let me go in there.
The purpose of this hearing is to examine how the Biden
See if they have the new ones yet.
crisis at the border has led to increased numbers of
Okay.
trafficked, missing, and exploited children.
Yeah, well, Honko, when we get back home, it'll be a lot better.
For an opening
Hi,
statement.
Karina. Karina, how is Miko? He's supposed to call me in the next couple of days, but how is he doing? Hi, Tara.
And the Subcommittee on Oversight, Investigations, and Accountability. This is a joint hearing on the trafficking, exploitation, and missing unaccompanied children of the Southwest border. We're here today to examine how the Biden-Harris administration's border policies have allowed dangerous cartels, criminals, and human traffickers to prey upon the world's most vulnerable people, unaccompanied children that come to our country.
I know the signal is crappy. It's been raining all day. It's
This
just...
important issue. The Health and Human Services Office of Refugee Resettlement, Robin DeMarcos, requesting
It's raining by you
critical
too? It's
information,
awful.
screening and vetting of potential sponsors. In September, Chairman Bishop and I had a member briefing with officials from the Department of Homeland Security and Health and Human Services to better understand how DHS encounters, screens, and transfers unaccompanied children to HHS, and how HHS subsequently places those children with potential sponsors. The administration's border crisis continues to spiral out of control. The number of unaccompanied minors arriving at the southwest borders has increased.
Everybody's leaving me.
Turning the situation at the border into a devastating humanitarian catastrophe. In fact, the Biden-Harris administration has encountered nearly 530,000 alien children at the border today.
Will you guys let me know, is it easier if we wait until I get home and I'll go live when I go home? Because the signal is going to keep going out, especially in the store.
I think America should ask ourselves, well, why are so many
So
children
I'll wait until we get back home.
and afraid, sometimes in the hands
Let
of
me know.
an unconfirmed relative with no apparent indications of family connection? These children show up with arbitrary phone numbers and addresses.
Well, Mega Jim went in there to go get some tickets, so I hope that he gets some good ones. The new ones come out today, so I guess we'll wait and see if there's any in there.
Some children arrive at the border with. This is outrageous. It's an affront to the very core principles that form the morality of any decent nation. Certainly, Americans should not accept this moving forward. The purpose of this hearing is to put some hard facts on the table so that we can work together on both sides of the aisle and address actual solutions.
Yeah, I must be getting the best sinners on a lot of people here.
That they have the most humanitarian border policies in history, yet we witness these horrors that are happening, and there's nothing humanitarian about enabling criminal cartels to exploit, abuse.
Yeah, Meg, you know what? It's not good here either. I think it's better I go live when I get back home because the signal is just cutting out too much. So when we get back home, I will go live with whatever tickets Mr. Honeybee is getting. So I will see everybody when we get back home.